comparing your kids to others, because a part of that thing of being okay with not being okay, and that being something that your kid learns how to do, when you do that for them, they also know now that they don't have to do that for somebody else. Because that's a
Yeah.
really hard skill to feel like, whether it's my parent or a friend or my partner at any level, that I need to somehow fix them.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
showing them, no, honey, you
No.
not only should you not,
Yeah.
you cannot. And the effort of doing that, the feeling that you're trying to accomplish this impossible thing, can run you into the ground, can run
Yeah.
relationships into the ground.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Because we all, whether you're in a relationship, mother, father, sibling, spouse, partner, child, or just friend, about that fixing. We all know, we've seen memes and memes and memes about just listen to me, don't try to fix me. So being still with somebody and sitting with them, that's its own skill. Like being uncomfortable together,
Yes.
man. And let me just tell you how healing it is. Years ago, I was going through and I just needed to be with somebody, and my cousin was there. She was just like, she held my hand and I cried.
Yeah.
She said no words to me. It was extremely uncomfortable because initially, because it was you're not going to tell me I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
be okay. You're not going to, and she just held my hand and she watched me cry and sat with and then when I was finished, she was like, well, you want to go for a walk? We can walk. So having that practice of, I didn't have to say anything,
Yes.
having someone there with you to offer me support. So she handed me tissue, and then when I was done, we did something physical just to make sure I was done.
Yeah.
Um, Being able to offer that to my children in the way of, again, you console yourself. She did not console me. She was just there for me.
Yes.
Um, and in such a it was just, looking back at it, it was a beautiful moment to know that there was nothing wrong with me.
That's right. That's
I was
right.
just having some feelings,
Yes.
and I went through them, and they changed, and I was okay. And there was no fixing that had to be done.
Yes.
And I did the work.
You did. You
Like,
did. And
how
she
about
was
that? Like,
there.
she was just there to
Yes.
witness and to show me, yeah, you're okay. Now, she didn't say that, but her presence reinforced what I was already saying to myself.
Mm.
So that's what I mean, being a space for my children to be and watch them and support them through those harder feelings, especially now. We've
Yes.
had it's a lot for your life to change. They're little short lives. I have a soon to be 18-year-old, just turned 15, and a 13-year-old. And it doesn't matter how much I say, we're going to live through this, babies, da 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 da. And we can point to the history. We can have the impromptu history lesson where we talk about all the other pandemics and,
Yes.
all those great learning moments. Notwithstanding, they haven't lived through this before.
Right.
And so there's a level of stress that, if we don't acknowledge, can actually harm them, and then impose all those things that we're scared of. So the learning gaps and
Exactly.
that will just, that'll eat them up just like it's eating you up. And there's no
Yes.
need. Like, aren't we trying to raise some free people? Like, can we not put more on them
That's right.
during this time?
And man, every time with Leslie, there's just so many things that I said that I'm like, did y'all hear that? It's so important that you hear what Leslie is saying here.